Good evening, guys. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. This video is shot 5th August 2020, approximately 2 a.m. in the morning. So, practically, it is 6th August for the globe. And this video is shot on the Android app of Treasury Consulting Group. If you need the link, you can WhatsApp 9818485155. There is a lot of action which is happening across the globe. One side is the virus, another side is the various countries are facing the various equity, they are having their different aspects of the equity market. But I think there is a trajectory change which is happening in the Indian capital market, and probably the fulfillment of that trajectory change will take, I think, 2 years from now. And one of the part of that trajectory change is the defense stocks in India. Having said that, there are multiple defense stocks we have in India. Few are privately owned and few are owned by the government. Example, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited came into the limelight because of the Rafale controversy. But whatever happened. We are not here entering into the Rafale controversy. But now the government of India is coming up with a plan which is Defense Production and Export Promotion Policy 2020. And according to that policy, which is Defense Production and Export Promotion Policy, the government is planning the domestic output worth 1.75 trillion, which stands 1,75,000 crores. And government feels that by 2025, which is precisely 5 years from now, that the India would be able to have the domestic output of various defense products worth 1.75 trillion. This will definitely have an impact on the defense stocks in future. Having said that, the private participation in India in the defense sector already started, and the Rafale has already been landed to India. I think 5 or 6 Rafale planes already landed to India, and more planes will come in the due course of time. So it is pretty much important for all the young and the old investors to have a look about the defense stocks in India. Having said that, we personally feel that the top tier defense stocks of India, and few of them are privately owned, they would really be performing very well. But as we understand that markets numerically is growing, but practically these stocks are currently down. Treasury Consulting Group hedge fund desk is currently watching all the defense stocks, and which includes the private and the public sector defense stocks. And we would definitely be taking a position in the defense stocks soon, because one thing I'm sure that the government is really serious in making defense production in-house, so that a heavy expenditure of the government on the defense procurement plan can be reduced and the government can save the money. And by the way, the whole globe is passing from the situation, and cost cutting is something which is a good step, and self and domestic production is a good step by the government. But one thing which we need to understand very carefully, which is government is looking to sell the defense setup they own, which includes Bharat Dynamics, Hindustan Aeronautics and all. That's a tricky question, because there is too much information we have about that on Google. But comprehension of this information is the government is looking to disinvest, divest, or completely sell off the defense stocks, defense setup they own. That's very important. And this makes that scene little tricky. But at the end of the day, a winner would be one who would be able to resolve all these puzzles and take positions in the defense stocks as early as possible. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting. If you have any questions, you can WhatsApp 9818485155. And Treasury Consulting owns hedge fund. We owns our video channels, our YouTube channels, 62 plus desks. There are daily email surveys and our free WhatsApp groups where we circulate the videos, our Android app, and more importantly, the Apple app and the phase second of the Android is on the way. There is a lot of things which Treasury Consulting owns, including the paid group. If you have anything, you can definitely WhatsApp us 9818485155. But one thing I'm sure may not be now, that sooner or later the defense stocks are in action. But I'm sorry, Hindi media not told you about that. Have a good time and talk soon.